What separates those who succeed from those who quit? Why do some people stay committed to their fitness goals while others give up after a few weeks? The answer is simple: discipline over motivation. Motivation is like a spark. It ignites quickly but burns out just as fast. Discipline, on the other hand, is like a fire that keeps burning no matter how tough the conditions are. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. to work out. On some days, you feel pumped, ready to conquer the world. But on others, you feel sluggish, unmotivated, and tempted to stay in bed. The ones who push through regardless of how they feel are the ones who build unshakable strength, not just in their bodies, but in their minds. Think about elite athletes, bodybuilders, and fitness icons. Do you think they rely solely on motivation? No. They have developed habits that turn their workouts into a non-negotiable part of their day. They understand that waiting for motivation is a trap. If you rely on motivation, you will only take action when you feel like it. But when you rely on discipline, you take action because it is a part of who you are. If you're tired of starting over, tired of breaking promises to yourself, and tired of failing to reach your potential, then it's time to embrace discipline over motivation. This is your wake-up call to break free from the cycle of inconsistency and step into the strongest version of yourself. We all love that initial rush of excitement when we start something new. Whether it's a fitness journey, a workout challenge, or a goal to transform our bodies, the first few days are filled with energy and enthusiasm. But what happens when that excitement fades? What happens when life gets busy, when the weather is bad, or when your muscles are sore? Most people quit. Why? Because they rely on motivation, and motivation is temporary. Real success in fitness, and in life, comes from discipline. Discipline is the ability to show up every single day, whether you feel like it or not. It's about making a commitment to yourself and honoring that commitment, no matter the circumstances. The truth is, your body will follow where your mind leads. If your mind is weak, you will make excuses. But if your mind is strong, you will find a way. Today, we're going to dive into a powerful story of transformation, one that proves why discipline is the key to achieving unstoppable fitness. This is not just about lifting weights or running miles. This is about transforming your mindset to become the strongest version of yourself. Jake was an ordinary guy with an extraordinary dream, to become the fittest version of himself. But there was a problem. He had a history of quitting. Every new year, he set ambitious fitness goals, signed up for a gym membership, and promised himself that this time would be different. Yet, every year, the same pattern repeated. He started strong, but within weeks, he would find excuses to skip workouts. Some days he was too tired, other days too busy. Eventually, he would quit, convincing himself that he would start again next month. One day, Jake met an old friend, Daniel, who had undergone an incredible transformation. Daniel wasn't just fit, he was disciplined, committed, and unstoppable. Jake asked him, "How do you stay so consistent? Do you never lose motivation?" Daniel laughed. "Motivation? I don't rely on that. Motivation fades, but discipline is forever." He explained how he treated his workouts like brushing his teeth. It wasn't optional, it was non-negotiable. Rain or shine, good mood or bad, he showed up. He didn't wait to feel inspired. He just did it. Inspired by this mindset, Jake decided to change his approach. Instead of waiting for motivation, he built a routine. He set a specific time for his workouts, planned them in advance, and removed excuses. At first, it was hard. There were days he didn't feel like going, but he reminded himself, "I am disciplined. I show up no matter what." Months passed, and something amazing happened. Jake no longer needed motivation. Working out became a part of his identity. He stopped negotiating with himself and started seeing results. His body transformed, but more importantly, his mind transformed. He had finally unlocked the power of discipline over motivation. Jake's story teaches us a crucial lesson. Motivation is a feeling, but discipline is a habit. If you rely on motivation, you will always struggle with inconsistency. But if you build discipline, nothing can stop you. The secret to success in fitness and in life is not about feeling ready all the time. It's about making a decision and sticking to it. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. Discipline means keeping promises to yourself. Discipline means understanding that every small effort compounds into massive results over time. So, the next time you don't feel like working out, remind yourself, this is not about feelings. This is about who I am. You are strong. You are capable. And you are disciplined. You now understand the difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation will always come and go, but discipline is what will carry you to your goals. Now, the question is, are you ready to take control of your life? If you've struggled with inconsistency, if you've found yourself quitting over and over again, it's time to change the way you think. The best athletes, the fittest people, and the most successful individuals don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits. They rely on routines. And most importantly, they rely on discipline. Starting today, make a promise to yourself. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect time. No more relying on feelings. You will take action, you will stay consistent, and you will become the strongest version of yourself. It won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Because at the end of the day, discipline is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. So, are you ready to embrace discipline over motivation? Are you ready to unlock your true potential? The choice is yours. Now go out there and make it happen. Flex biceps fire.